Hello, this is Chef John from foodwishes.com with King Ranch Chicken Casserole. This casserole was invented by boxing promoter Don King, who has a ranch in Texas. I can't be bothered to research the accuracy of that, but that's what I hear. Alright, so let's get started. You're going to need some corn tortillas. I'm using fancy designer San Francisco kind, but any will do. Some cooked chicken meat. This could be leftovers. This could be what I used, a rotisserie chicken. Some cheddar cheese. Some green pepper, some red pepper, and some white onion. All right, most recipes for King Ranch casserole call for the onions and the peppers raw, but I'm going to give them a quick saute, literally 2 minutes in a hot pan with just a tablespoon of oil, just to take the edge off. Okay, I'm not going to really cook them. I'm just going to kind of warm them through. So those sauteed on high heat for just 2 minutes. All right, I'm going to dump those in a bowl. I'm going to add some chicken stock, and then it gets crazy. Cream of mushroom soup, cream of chicken soup. Oh yeah. And one word of advice, you probably don't want to read the labels on those condensed soups. Not a good idea. Anyway, some sour cream, a can of diced tomatoes to have the chilies in it, the Rotel, a little pinch of oregano, some cumin, some ancho chili powder, some chipotle chili powder. Of course, all the ingredients will be on foodwishes.com, so check out the amounts. All right, we're going to give that a stir, and if it looks that good now, just imagine how good it's going to look when it's cooked. That looks terrible. I'm going to switch to a whisk. That looks better. All right, the tortillas we're going to take and we're going to cut in quarters, and then I'm going to start building this thing. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of sauce down on the bottom, and here's where I made a mistake. I should have done it how I usually do it, but I tried to get an extra layer of tortilla, so I put a layer of tortilla at the bottom. Don't do that. Just start with half the chicken. Do not put the first layer of tortilla at the bottom. So a little sauce, half the chicken, and then the rest as you see, okay? Then it's almost half the sauce, not quite half the sauce. All right, we're going to put down 1/3 of the cheese, then a layer of tortilla, and you don't really need them to overlap. You just have to basically cover the layer. So I like to put the corners in the corners, and the rest you can kind of piece together. Then the other half of the chicken, then almost the rest of the sauce. And why I say almost, save about a half a cup of sauce for the top. Spread that out. We're going to sprinkle over the next third of the cheese. We're going to put our last layer of tortilla. So in this video, you see 3 layers of tortilla, one on the bottom, then one in the middle, one on top. I'm going to advise you not to do the one at the bottom. And now I will stop talking about that. Okay, the rest of the sauce, that half cup you saved, goes on the top. Just spread it around. You want to make sure all the tortilla has a little bit of sauce on it so it doesn't get crispy and burnt. All right, the last third of cheese. All right, we're going to put that in a 350-degree oven for 40 minutes or until bubbly. Now, it may or may not be browned on top. What I do is cheat. I fire up the broiler for a couple minutes to brown the top. I think it looks really cool. And that's it. King Ranch Chicken Casserole, basically a chicken enchilada pie. Very delicious. By the way, feel free to spice this up. This is actually pretty mild. So if you want to put some jalapeno in there or some cayenne, feel free. I think it'd be a great idea. And that's it. King Ranch Chicken Casserole. A beautiful, hearty dish your family will love. Go to the site, get all the ingredients, and as always, enjoy.